Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of the G&A Podcast. I am the best sidekick that will forever live on in our hearts, Druvidu.
And I'm Stray Cat Girl, Soberoni.
And welcome back to our podcast where we talk about all things anime. And without any further ado, let's just hop right into our first segment. Uh, this week in anime, we have actually a decent amount of shit to cover.
Yeah, Drew was like, I have a billion things to talk about in this segment.
Because this is a bunch of really interesting things. You can start, Oni.
Alright, so we're actually going to get a new Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha project. No details yet, but they did announce it at the Lyrical Live concert, saying that there's a Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha franchise project in the works. So that's interesting. So far, we haven't gotten a full-fledged series of the show since, like, Strikers. We just had spin-offs and movies and stuff, which I'm far behind on. I haven't seen like the last 3 movies. Did you know there was like 5 movies for this show? Whatever.
Five? I thought there were like two, maybe three.
No, there's a lot of movies. As recent as 2018. So
damn.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping this is a brand new series. I really would love a brand new series, TV length series. But yeah.
All right. On my side of the pond, I'm not British at all. I just want to use that term. So Disney, so basically Stitch is getting a manga
Ew.
set in feudal Japan.
Ew. Why is this news?
Oh, because it's so funny. What the fuck? Like, why is this happening?
Because this is the age we live in.
Apparently, this isn't even the first one. Like,
Wait,
this is the first one.
There's another Stitch manga with him in Japan?
No, there's like been Stitch anime like everywhere. Like,
No,
starting from
that's
2008.
I feel like this is a weird thing.
Yes, it was made. Disney made it with Madhouse.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on why this is happening.
And it came out with two other seasons, I believe, after.
Is Lilo and Stitch even that popular?
Apparently,
in Japan, I guess.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? I'm so shocked. They're everywhere. Apparently. Oh my god, that is so funny. Apparently, I think the anime even aired in on Disney XD, but apparently it only aired 5 episodes.
Yeah, because no one cares about it at least in the States, I don't think.
No one cares about it, in the States or anywhere.
Well, apparently in Japan, they fucking love that shit.
Yeah, that's...
Stitch's Hello Kitty.
Exactly. Oh, God. So yeah, that's a thing. Well, that was just like something funny to mention. Next, we have Weathering with You, the movie. It ranked in number 2 in the US on Wednesday.
Yes, I've heard. Very good movie, by the way. Me and Drew are of different opinions on it. We both went to go see it in theaters separately, but I very much enjoyed it. I don't think it's like... In a way,
it's not amazing.
It's not an Oscar film. Like, you see, like, if I watch something like Your Name, to me, that's just like Oscar. Like, oh, this is clearly a film that's out to get awards and stuff, and be like, oh, this is so tragic and great, and yeah, and it's a great masterpiece film. But I feel like Weathering with You is just the more enjoyable film. Like, if I'm watching a movie and I don't give a shit about who's winning awards, and I just want to have a fun, good movie to watch, I'm watching Weathering with You over.
So my thing is that, like, and I won't forget this dude because I hate that. Like, I don't totally agree with him, but I totally don't disagree with him. I'll never forget Anime NYC when they aired this all the way back in November. I remember people were leaving as I was like using the bathroom. On my way out, I ran into another dude who just saw the movie, and he's like, I don't understand what's going on. Like everyone's like crying and da 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 and like losing their shit. Like I don't understand. Like the movie was like, all right, da 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 da. Like at first I thought he was kind of being like, oh, that you're kind of being a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but all right. Skip to today, and I'm just like, damn. I'm kind of feeling that energy really hard.
Well, you're
Although
a
no,
Debbie Downer too. Then
I
you're
guess
both you and that dude are pessimists
no, I
who do
like the
not like
movie.
fun.
I like the movie. It's just I thought it was gonna be like your name. Like I was getting ready for like the tears and
Yeah, no, it's
the
not that kind of
feels
movie.
and the it's not, which is fine. Which is fine. It's just, but people are hyping it up for more than that. You have to at least admit that. They're
Yeah, I
definitely hyping
think
it up
it's
for more
very
than
hyped
that.
up. I think it's the case of the dude is like super famous. Like there hasn't been a Studio Ghibli thing in a long time. So like this is the next wave of this is like the closest thing we got into mainstream anime movies in the US. So this director is going to be every movie he makes is going to be super hyped and he's going to be considered like, oh, this is like Miyazaki 2.0. So I just feel like every movie he makes going forward is going to be compared to Your Name and is going to be super hyped.
Yeah, but like I said, yeah, this movie was good. Like I haven't seen Your Name, and I already know that's not going to be as good as Your Name. I guess only I could say it, but it was good enough. I figured I might as well just bring it up because anime podcast and whatnot.
Yeah, I will
But
say, well, it's too late now by the time you guys watch this, but I would say if you do ever get the chance to see it in theaters, it's much better. It's a movie you'd want to see in theaters as opposed to home.
this is a movie that you'd want to watch with like your kids on like a Friday night when it's like raining. Like this is a very cute movie for
Specifically
that.
when it's raining, that's very important.
I didn't even catch that. But yeah, like, you want a nice, just a nice movie in to watch. It's whatever. Like I don't know. It's
It
so
has
funny
great
because
visuals and music, though.
it does have really good views, and the characters are so solid. I
Hmm
love the characters in this movie.
They had two 10 out of 10 girls in this film. Natsumi and Hina are both pure waifu material, and I love them both. They're precious.
Yes, and Suga is fun, and Nagi was actually the silent
Yes.
killer. He was
Yes.
he was actually the star of the show. Little did you know. uh, but yeah, so the movie was good, and that is that. But I just want to segue that into our last little bit of news. Among with Weathering with You, no other anime film was nominated for an Oscar, which is like par for the course. It's like interesting that I find it interesting that this was news to begin with.
Heaven's Feel was snubbed.
Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, exactly. Like, if no one's looking at Heaven's Feel and thinking that and nominating that for like an Oscar, then I'm like, I don't. Yeah, like I
Yeah,
don't have
well,
any.
I don't really care about the Oscars.
Yeah, I have long since lost my faith in the Oscars, and I'm pretty sure they gave the Oscar to Moonlight because they're like shit. No, we have to make the blacks happy. Ah!
It's like it's just a club of like circle jerkers who are just like, yeah, oh, this is so. It's like the pretentiousness personified.
It's like I feel like it's like a smaller microcosm of like politics, but for
Yeah,
movies.
it's definitely politics like for movies or like modern art is. You know what I mean? Like, oh yes, this is such a great piece of art, and it's all just subjective anyway. Like I
Yeah,
don't know. I feel like that you could grade movies, but
yeah.
the
You can,
Oscars,
you definitely can.
yeah, there's objective ways to measure movies, but the Oscars
Yeah.
isn't one of them.
Like, yeah, like fucking Uncut Gems, great movie by the way. Go see it if you like movies. M. Sandler, great. Easiest nomination ever in my life, but
Wow, are you
that's
saying Adam Sandler is one of the greatest actors of all time?
no. But he did
Oh.
a great job in that movie. Great movie overall.
It's weird because he
Right.
is a good actor. He just does a bunch of shit movies.
Yes, I was like, wow, this is him actually acting, and he kind of acted like he would normally act, but it was in a very serious setting. But even so, it was still very funny. Like, it's hard to explain how good it is. Like,
if you see his stuff, if you watch like his more serious quote unquote stuff, it was actually pretty good. His acting is really good.
I feel like, and I can believe, as I'm watching Uncut Gems, I believe it. I actually believe you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the end of the Adam Sandler podcast. And
I give it 5 Adam Sandlers out of 10.
Okay, so now we are officially done with all of our wonderful news. Now it's time for our weekly reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, did you like that rhyme? Bars.
Bars. Are we on the rapping podcast now?
No, God, please, no. Don't. All right, let us start with Eizouken. By the way, this new updated score on AniChart, I'm like, yes, this is more like it.
But it is definitely not more like it.
Oh wait, because there's one glaring exception. But other than that, yes. Yes, so that's what I was saying. Let's start with Eizouken, episode 3.
Yes.
So I actually think that this was out of so far this is like my favorite episode. I feel like that it's like they gave me a little bit more than the first 2 episodes. I'm just like, yes, still not quite there, but it's like I'm getting it. It gave me a little more this episode.
I feel like this episode was a little better because we got to see more interactions between them and like their just daily life type of situation. I thought the interactions between what are their names? I refer to them as like model girl, frog girl, tall girl. Midori and Tsubame, Mizusaki. I like their interactions because they're like just kind of hitting it off together, and Kanamori's just trying to keep them in line. I like their dynamic, especially when they were like on the train and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I loved when at the beginning of the episode, I think that was my favorite part, where Kanamori was trying to like explain to him what's going on, and they're just like, "Oh my god, a butterfly!" Whoa!
Yeah, those were like really cutesy. Like they're just going crazy about random shit, getting stuck on the roof. Yeah, like this episode had a lot more going for it, I think, than the last episode.
I would say so.
I like that they're actually moving the plot forward now, where they're like, "Oh, we have to do a thing, it's a 5-minute video, so we can get some more club funds and recognition and stuff."
You know, like I feel like it's finally. Well, it's always been going somewhere, but like
it's going really slowly though.
I mean, but now it's like, now I feel like we're gonna be really in it, like.
Well, I think the best part of the episode for me was definitely the ending. Crazy animation sequence with the girl in the tank.
Yeah, that was cute. I really enjoyed that. It was very cool. Yeah, because it's like I'm getting action, but it's like this isn't really happening. It's just their imagination and how they wanted to edit it, and like that's so adorable. Well, not adorable. That's so awesome that we get to see them.
And I like how it's like storyboarded and stuff. Like you see like the rough sketches and it looks like it's in progress. I'm actually hoping that they stick with that, because so far they've always done, like, at the end of the episode, they'll have, like, a crazy animation sequence, and then it'll just be a one-off thing. I hope they, like, continue with this girl tank scenario until, like, next episode, and we see it get better and better and better until we get to actually see, like, the final project. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, like, if they can, like, have, like, I don't know, do, like, one-offs each episode, but this will be, like, the overarching one.
The overarching story that you're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cute. But yeah, I guess we shall see.
Also, they have like UFO table fucking animation quality. Like between these 3 of them are just are you seriously gonna 2 people animate this giant 5-minute action sequence? Are you guys?
Yeah, I'm like,
my suspicion of disbelief. That's why I'm low-key hoping it's also like they realize, oh shit, this is actually pretty difficult to do.
Yeah, no, I think that's when they were like, now it's cool because they did actually talk about that. Like, oh, 5 or 10 minutes, and then she's like, she did the numbers, and she's like, you'd have to draw like 1,000 pictures.
Yeah.
And you'd have to literally just work like 30 to 50 days straight without sleep.
Yeah, especially if you try to do this fucking action sequence with people jumping all over the place and tanks firing and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what?
It was cool how oh shit, I just wait, hold on, pulling up their names. Um how Misuzaki, she was like, no, I want to have the animation with the fall girl falling and tumbling, and Kanamori was like, no, we can't have that. And then she like insisted on it, and then Kanamori was like, all right, she is the artist, she's kind of drawing this, so I kind of have to make her happy. And she's like, fine, you can have that, just put in the tanks and explosions in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's like the producer, like, listen, you can do whatever you want, just fucking put the tanks in there.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. I really liked that interaction.
Yeah, it was good.
Good episode.
All right, let us move on to apparently the best action show of the season, to Aru Kagaki no Railgun T episode 2.
So can we talk about how literally by episode 2, I like this more than literally every episode to Aru no Index.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't take itself seriously and it's just fun and stupid.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. But it's actually really cool though. I'm like, yes. I was like, I love this. I was like this more than all of season 3 of that train wreck.
Like, not saying much.
Like, God. This is just so good. I was like, why is this not the main one?
I feel like this is low-key should be the main series because it fits the setting better. Like I always say, the Index series is kind of like it's gone too big, you know, like you're too it doesn't need to be an international fucking World War III scenario with all this crazy shit and all these groups.
I don't need to see this fucking boy with no powers flying to fucking Italy to fight
the Pope and shit. Like, it's so over the top. It's just, like, I can't take it seriously, but it's still trying to be serious, but it's still, like, it's, like, so dumb. Like, I don't want to say, like, I hate Index, but you got, even if you're a fan, you gotta admit, the plot is so over the top and just kind of piling on itself. At least this is a very localized, relatable, easy to follow, you know, not crazily overpaced plot. The Index
is. Like, they downside in such a way that everything's so much more enjoyable. Like, even the, I was about to say quirks, even the powers, even the powers are so cool, and it's not like, well, I kind of have holy reign over this territory, and I read this Bible, but I combine with my husband, I combine the both and make a new type of religion that also works with these two spheres.
I'm actually the reincarnation of Buddha and Jesus, but I have Hindu powers, and actually we're side. Yeah. Like, no, come on.
Yeah, and I also am the clone of, like, Mahatma Gandhi. Like,
yeah, and it's cool because you don't have to, like, Index is always concerned with making people stronger, whereas this series kind of just is like, we can just have fun abilities and people racing each other and making use of their really cool abilities. Like that dude who can control friction is really cool.
That was so... See, and that's such a cool power. Yeah. That is so cool.
Yeah, and he's using it to, like, skate on the fucking concrete. It's awesome. That's really cool.
Exactly. And you could have him... But see, that's the thing. I hate that because they put powers like that in, like, spin-offs. It's almost as if implying, like, oh, you can have a power that quote-unquote lame in the real one.
Well, you don't even summon meteorites to fucking strike the earth and shit. Lame.
Exactly. Like,
I did, like, I had to rewatch that race scene because I swear to God, they were like, when they were saying the rules, they were like, all right, you can't use your powers to directly harm competitors. And as soon as the race starts, everyone's fucking using their powers to directly harm competitors.
I wouldn't say directly harm.
Wrapping people in fucking asphalt and tying them down, I'd say, is directly harming somebody.
No, they're not getting hurt. They're just being
restricted and bound. I consider that harm.
Pussy.
All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna fucking tie you up and throw you in the corner and see if you consider that harm or not.
No, you can't throw me in the corner. See, that's
all right. Fine, I'm tying you up. We'll see if you consider that harm or not. Also, yeah,
It's
what
not
about
harm. It's not harm, but it's definitely illegal.
sending hamsters to attack people is not causing direct harm?
Okay, that one you can actually argue. That one I will actually argue because I'm like, yeah, you stole my panties. Like, I mean, you didn't punch me, but like, that's like sexual harassment.
Yeah,
That's
I
like a
get. We
different
can't
type of
have
violence.
Misaka fucking railgunning people through the chest or whatever. But come on, electrocuting people. Her power is really fucking broken.
Yeah, she is like, "Ugh, I'm about to slip and fall. Let me turn to static shock."
Mm-hmm. Oh man, but yeah, no, this was just a fun episode. It was fun. I liked it. Had a good action. You know, it wasn't over the top. It knows what it wants to be, and it's happy with it. We had one group that showed up, member. But other than
yes,
that,
the return of member. Yes, yes. The Aztecs are back.
Can't wait to see the Aztecs again.
See, and that's so crazy because people who don't know Index and they just said they probably just like, what? They just say the Aztecs are back, and then I'm like, yes, yes.
Guys, you've never heard about the Aztecs versus the Roman Church? Come on.
Oh God. But yeah,
Yeah.
this anime is great. Also, Musaki's mom. Does she
She
been
showed
in
up. So
other-
this actually takes place during season 2. Someone told us last in the comments of the last video, but yeah, this takes place during season 2 of regular Index, and I think she does show up towards the end of that season to like meet Toma. So yeah, we do get to see Misaka's mom in Index and whatnot. So yeah, cool.
Yeah, she's like very beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
And she's very just like I imagine Misaka's gonna be.
She's like an older looking Misaka that just has lipstick on.
Literally. Oh God. Oh, also I also because this is so much more lighter.
Mm-hmm.
I also generally just like the characters. Like I definitely like. I don't know. I feel like I was gonna say Misaki from here, Misaki from Tuaru no Index season 3 are totally different people.
Mm.
But that's because she actually has like a dialogue and action.
Yeah.
In her own series, so yeah.
Yeah, she actually has interactions with people and stuff. Yeah, and Kongo and them are pretty cute.
Yeah, I like Saten.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, giving me the shoujo eye vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Very much dig that. Good episode. I really enjoyed this episode.
Me too. It's been a long time since I could say I enjoyed anything Index related. So I'm glad this is watching that season 3 taste out of my mouth.
Absolutely. Can't wait to die to season 4.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shall we move on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let us move on to Magica record of Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica Gaiden, episode 3. My episode of the week.
Okay, yeah, it's mine too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just mad because I'm just like, oh, it's just so, like, obviously so good. Like, I feel like this is gonna be, like, our new, like, Babylonia.
Yeah.
Slash, Vinland Saga.
Yeah. I liked it because it subverted expectations in a good way. We were expecting someone to die horribly this episode.
Yeah, they totally fucked with us. First of all, they've told us a total number of ways. Like first, they're just like walking. It's a dream about Yui's friends, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. What happened to Kaede?
Yeah. I got scared because I'm like, oh no, please don't let this be like a flashback episode or something.
And then they're walking. They're all walking. And I'm just like, oh my god, is Kaede like just already dead?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they're just like moving on with their lives. And then they're like, oh no, we're still like trying to look for her. We're just not like freaking out and going crazy about it.
Yeah.
And then oh my god. And then Rena, who's just like, oh god.
Actually, I like her a lot.
I like her too, but god, she's such a bitch. Like, my lord, there's no way I can put it nicely. She is just such a bitch. Like, it's like, god, she just internalizes all of her hate for knowing that she's such a shitty person, and just pukes it at literally the last person.
I know, but that's why I like it, because it's so, like, it's actually pretty realistic. There are people like that who are just really loathsome and self-loathing and just project their self-loathing onto other people.
Ooh, it was just like, oh, she was just laying it on really thick. I was just like, God, I'm really trying hard to like you, and you're just.
Her apology thing was really, I hate you for liking me and being my friend. I don't want to ever see you again. Like, I really liked that scene. It was really,
we can't be we can't be friends anymore. Like Kaide's like, hi, I'm like just a nice person, and I know this is you. And she's like, I know you can't really emote correctly like a normal fucking human being, so I'm just gonna make it very easy for you because I am just that fucking nice. I love Kaede.
Kaide's really good.
Like, what?
Right, Kaide's really good.
I know. In my mind, I feel like she's going to die, and that's what's gonna make it so.
Oh my god, she's gonna die like in front of Reina or something.
Yeah, but then like, you guys are gonna hear me record the episode like this. I'm gonna be like this, like, hey guys, what's going on? Because I have my face down in my notes because I can't even bother.
We also got to see their transformation sequences, which is clearly where the budget went, because
absolutely,
Jesus.
so beautiful. Which one was your favorite?
I really, really like Momoko's most. I think hers most. Yeah.
Shit, why am I forgetting hers? Because I remember I liked hers too.
It's like she kicks the sword and like there's fire.
I know, I remember that. I the only thing I remember is when she kicked the part of the sword. I was like, wow, that's fucking badass.
Mm-hmm. I also really liked Reina's too, like her.
Yes, I think that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah. And then all of a sudden she turned into Thor with like lightning for no reason.
Yeah, it was really nice. I'm like, yeah, this is clearly the budget went here. I wasn't a fan of Iroha's just jumping off the roof. I'm like, all right.
That's so disrespectful. I feel like that's such a Momo thing. Like a Momo thing. That's such a Madoka thing where they just make. I think they just make hers like the least impressive on purpose.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wasn't Madoka's also pretty not impressive?
Yeah. So just like, oh my god, I got a bow. Like, and this girl has a crossbow. So it's like, yeah, we get it, guys. They're very similar.
Yeah.
Also. While I do hate Cube, I think I'm standing for the small Cube.
Yeah, small Cube is cute.
Like, it's actually cute. Like, and I'm starting to realize it's so cute because it doesn't talk.
Yeah, this is what you think now, until that small Cube actually betrays even worse than a regular Cube. He's like,
I know, I'm waiting.
I am the Cube overlord. This was also really had a lot of horror elements, like the whole sequence where they were inside the rumor and then you just see like the TV playing and it's all dark and like Reina's in her field. That was really creepy. It was like straight.
Yeah, it was even more creepy. She added to the creepiness when she was transforming into Momoka.
Yeah.
Momoko.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, this is already bad. Why are you making this worse right now?
Yeah, god damn it, Reina. Stop being such a bitch. Let's apologize to Kaede already. Fuck.
Obviously the biggest thing was the reverse of the original Madoka, episode 3. Instead of mommy dying, mommy arrives!
I was like, oh, you got me fucked up. How dare you.
Expectations subverted. That was really good though. Her just intro and like, I want to see her go in there, fuck up magical girl.
Oh yeah, you know she's gonna fuck one or two of them up. She's like, I'm the investigator, and they're gonna be like, nah, you can't. I'm the that Homura copycat. That's kind of disrespectful. Yachia.
Yeah, Yachia.
She's gonna be like, oh, she's like, oh, why are you here? You're from the outside. Get out of here. I'm gonna mess you up because I'm the top whatever girl here. And then
I'm the baddest bitch in the city.
Yeah, and then I was like, hold my beer.
Shootout ensues.
Didn't they say, like, didn't they mention briefly that, like, Reina may be just as strong?
I think so.
As Yachia, or if not stronger. Like, they they said it in one sentence. It was like very fast. It was like, oh, isn't she like stronger than you or something? Or like
I mean, I believe it. Did you see her shoot out all that fucking lightning and shit with her? She looks broken.
Yeah, but you know how it is. The girl with the most angst usually is the most powerful one.
Mm-hmm. The power of angst.
So it's interesting. I guess the one with the most with the most baggage this time is the strongest one.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic episode. Everything was great. Enough plot development. Like, yeah, Yui's friends are still alive, even though Yui is still raised from existence. And now they're gonna go and get answers. So it's like the plot's still moving along. Or the overarching plot at least is moving along.
Yeah, so. I'm enjoying the mystery of it. All right. So in that case, let us move on and do a complete 180 and talk about Ishuzoku Reviewers episode 2.
So this, for a few reasons, was so close to my episode of the week.
Yeah.
It was a very close second. It was a very close. There was a lot of good contenders episode of the week. This was like I think this could have been second. It was just so funny.
I was waiting for this. The fairy girl is the best. The fairy receptionist. Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she was pretty great. First of all, I love how like a lot of this episode was all about like objectifying like men, which is something that does not happen in an ecchi.
Well, at least the first half was. Was there anything in the second half?
No, not really. Like the second half was pretty like standard. It was still funny, but it was standard. But like the first half was very much.
The first half was the best for me too.
I know this is gonna be weird, but am I the only one who like looked up his size?
No, I'm pretty sure literally everyone who watched this episode looked up his size.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he. For those who need a translation from centimeters to inches, 6.5 inches.
Yeah, so everyone who didn't use Google. That is how big Scrum's. Nope.
Stunk.
Yeah, stunk. I keep calling. I'm like Scrum, stunk, skunk, whatever. That's how big his penis is. They have confirmed it.
We have a canon penis size for the stuff.
Yeah, better than nothing. Okay, I guess.
Police are already coming to the rescue.
They heard about it. They heard about it. They're like, oh god. No, we're not here for Scrum. We're here for Crim.
The Crim is packing a whole bunch of heat.
First of all, I call that. I was like, the moment they didn't do his, they would save this for last. I was like, oh, he's definitely the biggest.
I mean, they take every opportunity they can to like zoom in on Crim's junk. So
yeah, absolutely. Oh, question: did you watch this censored or uncensored?
Uncensored.
I didn't know they had an uncensored version until I saw they did, and I was just like, huh. And then I kept watching it censored because last thing I want to see is literally people sucking on breasts for in order to get breast milk. That is gross. I am so happy I was not watching this while I was eating. I would have immediately lost my appetite. That was so gross.
It's just breast milk. Come on.
But yeah, I also loved how like, in the beginning they were talking about like this side. They're like, ugh, clearly bigger is better. And I'm just like, first of all, hate to burst your bubble, Scrum, but like, yeah, like, I hope the bigger that you're referring to isn't yours, because there's definitely bigger than that.
Well, he's a human. So I feel like he has an advantage over most of the other races. Like poor halfling dude with his super micro penis. At least he gets to fuck all the fairies.
Even though it was at the cost of his ego. But yeah, just a friendly reminder, bigger is definitely not always better. It's definitely the ocean of the motion.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a size queen, then I can't help that.
Then you go see Crim.
Then you go see Grim. Yeah.
I liked what I liked about this episode is they actually added a bit of lore stuff to it. Like we got a bit of background in Stunk about him being like a noble and stuff. Yeah. It was just kind of thrown in a casual way. But the second half of the episode, I really liked how they set up the dynamic of like the political parties and stuff.
Yeah, which just felt like it felt very almost like a Centaur's life where we didn't need this at all, but it also feels more complete because of world building reasons. Like it's like, yes, we have all this reason why they're doing this. It's like there are actual stakes besides it just being an ecchi.
Yeah, and I like how they're just like, oh, here's reasons for you to go to review brothels. Like, we need you to increase the popularity of demons, as opposed to just them walking around reviewing, like, brothels, you know? Like, it adds more... Yeah, it adds stakes to the equation.
I literally screamed when the guy was like, oh, hey, so you can, like, give us the hookup, right? And he's like, oh, I can, because, like, I'd be cheating campaigns. And then he said, who is he, bro? He's like, go fuck off, you fake I literally had to cover my mouth to scream because I did not see that coming.
That was totally fucking out of left field. And I saw him too, I'm like, damn, who does he remind me of? He looks familiar.
I mean, obviously, but damn, like, they literally just said they blurred. Did they blur out the word piccolo? Or they...
Yeah, they blurred out like lie or something. Oh man.
Oh my god, that. See, I missed that. I feel like I haven't had a moment like that in a comedy in like a minute, where I literally was like almost screaming because they literally just went there.
Yeah, that was really great. I just love all their little references and things, like the Family Feud moment was like,
feud.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Demons number 2. First off, fuck you guys. You have shit taste if demons are number 2. I could think of like way worse species than demons for marriage.
Like what?
I don't know. They said fire spirits. Well, ice spirits.
Ice spirits are just.
About slimes.
No, I was going to bring that up. Slimes. Yeah, I feel like that should be pretty up there. I don't know why it's not. But I guess it's also like a personality thing as well. So I have it. Apparently demons are just like awful because they do talk about ad nauseum. Like, yeah, you know, in addition to demon, like they're not hot or anything, they're just so awful that they're ranked number 2 because they just consistently lie, scam, steal.
Which is also a little nice little world building aspect of it. Like, oh yeah, nobody trusts demons. I hope they reference that again. Like, if they ever do go back to that demon place, I'd really hope that they get all scammed out of their money. Hope they all get like Crim. They all get scammed out of their money.
Poor Crim. But yeah, I'm just like, is this the ecchi Centaur's life?
I think so. It might be the ecchi version of Centaur's life.
Oh my god. Because I'm like, is this when it becomes a 10? 9.5 to 10?
Dun dun dun. Also, Demon Loli, 10 out of 10. Need more Demon Loli. I don't think we'll get her, but we need more Demon Loli.
You mean the one who's like huge?
Yeah, she's a loli, but she's huge.
I was like, she finished the thing, and I just looked. And I was like, wait, is she like towering over?
Yeah, she's like standing way above, like taller than the buildings and shit. Gigantic loli.
Yeah, that is such a good, so good. Really enjoyed it.
Yes.
All right, now let's talk about an anime that I'm sure at least one of us enjoyed, ?
Yeah.
Nekopara episode 2.
I want to say, like, I want to be, shady about it and be like, oh, well, everything good comes to an end. We had all these good shows, now let's talk about Nekopara or whatever. But, to be honest, as far as my expectations for Nekopara go, and they're really low, this episode was enjoyable. because it was just fun and stupid. At least the first half was. Seeing Chocolat being... See, I take it back. Like, I love Chocolat, but it's only because she's so stupid. Like, just seeing her stumble over herself to try to hide the other cat girl and, like, stop her owner from using the bathroom and shit. I'm like, alright, you know there's, like, a million ways out of the situation, and you are not finding any of them right now, and you are really shit at this. I feel like it's unintentionally funny. Like, I'm laughing just because of how stupid she is, and I'm clearly sure that's not what they're intending to be the central comedic theme.
I would agree with that, but I was definitely more interested in my Shadowverse games while I was watching this. From what little I saw, it was like, yeah, they're trying. They're trying the parts with the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only pay attention for those. Like, when Cinnamon's on, I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Chocolat, she is actually too stupid, and I don't think I can get that much enjoyment out of it. Like, I just like Cinnamon and the other girl with the nasally voice, the cat with the nasally voice who always argues with her.
Oh, you mean Coconut and the other cat? Cinnamon's the one that's very Yuri and piss centric.
Oh no, I mean the Gyaru one.
Yeah.
Is that Cinnamon?
Coconut.
That's Coconut.
Mm-hmm. Oh Cinnamon is the brown hair, or not the brown hair, the purple haired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. First of all, Coconut is somehow even better than Cinnamon. For her, I'm saying that name is so fitting for her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Listen, I already told y'all guys how I was gonna look at this anime. So, from what I saw, sure, Coconut was cute. She argued with the other one. I think they were arguing about, like, time playing with the toy or something.
Mm-hmm.
That I found was, like, kind of fun. But, yeah, that was that.
Yeah, there was that. I also enjoyed the little sister, guy's little sister, was Cat Maniac.
Oh, I love how, like, when they found out, I think, about the stray, or I'm not sure if they found out about the stray. When she was asking about the stray, they were like, absolutely fucking not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
They both were like, I love cats. She was like, I really love cats. You have another cat? Absolutely not. Like,
I think that was the one actual funny moment. Like, Vanilla was like, I'm sure our master will understand. And he's like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's, as far as the show goes, because again, my expectations are low. I do think the best pair is Coconut and the nasally cat girl. Also, I've overcome my barrier of,
them being so cat-like.
Yeah, thanks to that end card screen that they had this episode with Coconut. So, I think we're there. Still a pretty mad slice of life. I still wouldn't consider it a comedy. I'd just say slice of life.
I do not care about that show at all. I literally just watching it because you guys
like to see Drew suffer. Oh, yeah. Wait, Drew, so between this and Don Machi, which one?
Depends on how I'm feeling.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's how you're going to be? That's how it's going to be? Okay, we'll see. Can't wait for episode 3 of Nekopara. These cats will whittle down on your taste.
I didn't mean it. At least for now.
No, we'll see. That's as much as I care to talk about this episode. So shall we move on to
let's.
All right, let's move on to something very somber. Boku no Hero Academia season 4 episode 14. The end of the night eye.
Yeah, first of all, and that's why I fucking love this anime, because I was, in my back of my mind, I was like, oh, please, do not just let this dude run around here with a whole spike in his stomach and just be like, we can save him!
But a flesh wound.
You were saying something like that.
Yeah, I was actually expecting him to come back alive. I thought they were, because the way they made it sound with Aries' ability, like, oh, she can rewind time and she can stop, Deku from breaking his legs and shit. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely gonna be a thing where she is used to rewind time and save Night Eye.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't gonna happen. The moment Eraser was talking to Midoriya, and he was like, "So yeah, the power isn't usable. It is not reliable." And I'm just like, "Oh." In my mind, I was like, it was already like, the wheels were already turning in my mind. I'm like, "Oh, so they can't use her broken abilities to restore or do with size in his chest."
Yeah.
Well, then he's just not gonna live because he has a whole hole in his chest, not his chest, his stomach. Like, he's gone.
And I like that because they have the balls to actually like kill someone off, you know.
Yeah.
In a very tragic way. Even though he's a relatively new character, like if you think about it, he's only been around for like what 10 episodes maybe.
Yeah.
But like he's had such a good impact because he's such a damn good character and everything.
Yeah. And he's like he was very like important to like everyone's lives.
Especially Miria and All Might. So
All Might. Yeah. Oh, when he looked at him. And he was like, "Your future is gonna be so bright. You're gonna be such a great hero." I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I was choking myself. I'm like, oh. He was a great character. I love the show for how they can just make characters so damn good and relatable. I think though what really stood out to me on this episode was just how fucked up the League of Villains is.
Oh my god. Boy, first of all, you see, now you're talking more. I totally forgot about that part altogether. Yeah, my whole life was fucking snatched from that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe they said, "Well, you lost, and we didn't like what you did, swinging your big old peen everywhere, killing our friends. So we're gonna take away your quirk. And I love, like, it was so theatrical how they did it too. Like, they're like, we're gonna take your serum." Homeboy was like an arm for an arm, just whoop, took his arm off. And then Tomura took off the other one. And then they're like, "Yeah, so everything you worked so hard from, now we're ensuring that it's never gonna come to fruition ever again."
Yeah, talk about fucking destroyed.
Oh my god! And that makes me like Tomura so much. Like he's jumped so far.
Yeah, this feels like his genuine. Oh shit! This is a real villain moment. You know, like I'm actually intimidated by this power play, and I think it's also thematic because he had to touch him to break his arms. But what's his name? Overhaul has this thing with his. He doesn't like to be touched because he has like that. He was always wearing that plague mask and shit, so it's even more degrading for him to literally be infected and decayed. Like it's like his worst possible. Like Tamura said, it's like the worst possible thing for him to have happen to him.
Yep, and it all came to fruition. And then just like Toga, just doing her thing, and just she's so like. I really like her. I really like Toga. Like, outside of, everyone's like, "Oh my god, she's so hot and crazy," whatever. Like, but she's also, like, very badass. Like, she's literally just anime Mystique.
Yeah. She's badass, and she's also intimidating. I feel like the whole league right now is made up of really strong villain characters.
Yeah, like, strong and scary people.
So yeah, they have their whole thing going for them. I'm really curious to see what direction this show takes now, because this whole arc took about a little more than half of the season. Yeah. So.
Oh my god! Also, shout out to Redlock's baby. Yo, that baby was like a straight up G.
Yo.
Like your mom's like, "Oh my god, Redlock, are you okay?" And the baby's just like. He's like, yo, he's like, goo goo ga.
Is that you, Sasuke? Rocklock is cool too. Even characters who have like fucking 3 lines in the show manage to put emotion in some scenes and shit. Like, I felt that when his wife came in and like hugged him and everything. I was like, oh.
Yeah, best baby in anime so far. Sorry, Tasuke.
Oh, Tasuke. Speaking of which,
Kill the kids.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, sorry. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
FGO Babylonia episode 14.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Just enough. God, this is a really solid week. Like, just like I feel like every episode I'm talking about, like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
No, this was a really, really strong week for anime in general. But
At least for
yeah,
our lineup.
yeah, and FGO was really good this week, as it is always. But even
Mm-hmm.
so, the whole
Just
Anna stuff. Oh, I feel so bad for
yeah,
Anna.
and God, yeah, just really hit us in the kokoro.
Hmm.
I love it. Or just at the beginning, like when she didn't have her hood, and she's like, "Oh, you don't have your hood on anymore," and she's like, "Oh, well,
Hmm.
whatever. We have to go see the king."
Hmm.
And then I love how they're talking. They're like, "Oh yeah, just throw it 30 kilometers. You can at least do that, Quetz. Come on."
What are you? Yeah, no, the whole thing with Cats was see, I like how they always manage to work in little fights here and there in the scenes. Like her fight with Enkidu it wasn't anything super amazing, but it was just enough to
Yeah,
make the episode
make me
really good.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her throwing the axe was all kinds of crazy. Like it is like the amount of budget that they have is insane because that shit was not easy to animate. So I really liked seeing her do that. And Merlin's little gag with him fucking around with the axe is really cute too.
Yeah. And then when she loses her divinities, and she's like, "Damn you, Merlin."
It's what you get for trusting Merlin.
Yup. Oh, and I love that scene between Merlin and Gil. Am I getting shipping vibes?
I'm sure. I'm so sure there is fanfics of Merlin and Gil and Enkidu.
I mean, yeah, because why not?
Yeah. I like we had the return of Gorgon of CGI Snake Girl.
But I think they did it a lot better
They
this
they
episode.
handled it a lot better. We also had Fujiwara. What's his name? It's Fujimura.
Fujiwara?
No,
Fujima.
Fujimaru. What's his fucking name?
The MC.
MC. I'm just gonna refer to him as MC.
Oh, it's Fujimaru. Sorry, yes,
Yes.
Fujimaru.
So MC, as we will now refer to him as, was pretty badass this episode. He had his cool side with Anna, where he had his little meeting with her, and he gave her the flower crown, which was pretty cute. But also him just standing up to Gorgon and
Yeah.
talking to Mosh and shit, like when Mosh was losing her shit, and he's like, "Mosh, get the fuck over here and kill Gorgon."
Yeah. And Mosh, I think that he's already dead.
Yeah,
But
leave him.
He's already dead. I said, get over here.
And then him just being like, "Fuck you, Gorgon," was really cool. He had his
Yeah.
moments. He had his moments this episode. I gotta give him props for a supposedly, cardboard cutout character.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of the personality that you see in like the game was definitely transferred over.
Mm-hmm.
It's a point where he's just not like lifeless anymore.
Which is good. I feel like that's like an evolution of the character throughout the series because he was very much not involved in anything for the first half of the season. And now they started
Yeah.
using him more and more and more. Also, we got that Super Saiyan moment from Anna at the end, so she's gonna have her little.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was such an awesome transformation.
Oh, the ending song playing right when she was doing it too was like so perfect. I'm like, oh, I love this
Yeah.
ending song so much.
Yeah, it just felt so. This whole episode just felt so. It felt so epic when it needed to, and then it felt like nice and emotional when it needed to. Like the pacing was very good. It just all felt very fluid.
Yeah, and we're entering that final phase of Babylon, so it's gonna be really good coming out. Like the rest of the episodes, like we have big fights between Gorgon and Anna, and I'm sure who's gonna show up eventually and all that. So I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the last like 6-ish, 7-ish episodes because it should be like all out madness.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I cannot wait, and you could not have said it better.
Cool. Well, if you guys can't wait for the next episode of G&A Podcast, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch all the episodes as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do join the party over on our Discord, follow us on Twitch, and follow us on Twitter. And if you want, you can even donate to us on Patreon, like all these lovely patrons on screen right now who make the show possible. You can actually watch Babylonia with us for these amazing last few episodes as well if you become a $5 patron. Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Guys, in the spirit of all things Madoka, if you watch it, leave me in the comment section. Who do you think from Madoka is gonna die?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Who do you think is gonna die?
Vote now. 1-800-MADOKA. Alright, guys. Till next time, this has been Sobroni, and
Do we do?
we'll catch you guys later. Later!
Bye.